Hey there, I'm Richard Brandt, Monos Historian, and you're watching Stream It Now. Heads up, because way more than 100 movies are leaving Amazon Prime at the end of the month. They include lots of cult classics and, well, just plain classics, such as Humphrey Bogart, Ava Gardner, and Oscar winner Edmund O'Brien in Joe Mankiewicz's The Barefoot Contessa, Barbara Hershey and David Carradine in Martin Scorsese's Boxcar Bertha, Jonathan Pryce and Robert De Niro in Terry Gilliam's Brazil, Peter Sellers and Woody Allen in the bonkers 60s version of Casino Royale, Tom Selleck in the cheesy Filipino horror movie Daughters of Satan, Sidney Poitier and Tony Curtis in Stanley Kramer's Oscar winner The Defiant Ones, Stuart Gordon's Dolls, Oscar winners Burt Lancaster and Shirley Jones in Richard Brooks's Elmer Gantry, Vincent Price and Roger Corman's The Fall of the House of Usher, Walter Matthau's Oscar-winning performance in Billy Wilder's The Fortune Cookie, Ray Milland and a very young Sam Elliott in Frogs, Zero Mostel and Phil Silvers in Richard Lester's A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum, Alan Arkin as Inspector Clouseau, you heard me. Also, Peter Sellers a few times as Inspector Clouseau. Try not to get too confused. Dustin Hoffman in Bob Fosse's Lenny. Sidney Poitier's Oscar-winning performance in Lilies of the Field. Oscar winner Ernest Borgnine in the Best Picture and Palme d'Or winner Marty. Kirk Douglas in Stanley Kubrick's Paths of Glory. Billy Wilder's The Private Life of Sherlock Holmes. Linnea Quigley and the late James Karen in The Return of the Living Dead. Vincent Price, Peter Cushing, and Christopher Lee in Gordon Hessler's Scream and Scream Again. Marilyn Monroe, Tony Curtis, and Jack Lemmon in Billy Wilder's Some Like It Hot. Both versions of The Town That Dreaded Sundown. Kirk Douglas and Tony Curtis in Richard Fleischer's The Vikings, and Kirsten Dunst in Sofia Coppola's The Virgin Suicides. Also, the sequels The Matrix Reloaded and The Matrix Revolutions are both leaving on the 31st, but the first movie, The Matrix, isn't leaving until the next day, so don't dawdle too long if you need to see all three. Now, there's plenty of other movies leaving too, lots of 80s and 90s hits and award winners. 150 in all at last count, and these are just the ones we know of at press time. We may well be adding more between now and the end of the month, with a tip to the hat for the assistance of the good folks at expiring titles on amazonprime.blogspot.com. I have the updated list with daily updates at my blog, and I'll leave a link for you.